Welcome to GZ Coins World YouTube channel where ordinary coins turn into extraordinary treasures. Today you are going to discover 4 Liberty Lincoln pennies that could shack you right out of your seat. What if I told you that the coin sitting quietly in your change jar could be worth a fortune? What if that little 1980 Lincoln cent, yes, that common-looking brown 1-cent piece was worth not $1, not $1,000, not even $1 million, but $120 million? Yes, you heard me right. $120 million. This is the story of one of the most talked about coins in recent collector history, the 1980 USA Lincoln Memorial Cent. A coin so familiar to millions of Americans, yet wrapped in layers of mystery, myth, and money. In today's episode, we're going deep into the coin's history, the facts, the rumors, and the truth behind that unbelievable value. Is it real? Is it possible? And most importantly, could you be holding one of the rarest coins ever struck by the US Mint? Let's find out. Part 1. Birth of a Legend. Before we get to the drama of million-dollar auctions and internet explosions, let's travel back through time. The Lincoln cent first appeared in 1909, replacing the Indian head cent that had been in circulation for 50 years. The United States Mint wanted to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and for the first time in American history, a real person's face was used on everyday circulating currency. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the original Lincoln cent featured Lincoln's profile on the obverse and 2 wheat stalks on the reverse. Collectors know these as wheat cents. Fast forward to 1959, the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The U.S. Mint introduced a new reverse design, the Lincoln Memorial. This new image, designed by chief engraver Frank Gasparo, showed the grand neoclassical structure in Washington, D.C., with tiny columns and hidden detail, including a minuscule figure of Lincoln seated inside, visible under magnification. This design remained on the back of the penny from 1959 to 2008, and that includes our coin of interest, the 1980 Lincoln Memorial Cent. Part 2. Mintage and specifications. Let's break down the 1980 Lincoln cent. Metal composition: 95% copper, 5% zinc. Weight: 3.11 grams. Diameter: 19 mm. Edge: plain design. Obverse: Abraham Lincoln. Reverse: Lincoln Memorial. Mint marks: no mint mark equals Philadelphia Mint. D mint mark equals Denver Mint. S mint mark equals San Francisco Mint. Proof coins only. Mintage numbers: Philadelphia. Over 7.4 billion coins struck Denver. Over 5.1 billion coins struck San Francisco. Proofs: over 3.5 million coins struck. This was no rare coin in terms of volume. The U.S. Mint produced billions of these cents. So, how can one be worth millions? The answer lies in rarities, mint errors, market perception, misinformation, and pure mystery. Part 3. The $120 million rumor. Sometime around late 2023 to early 2024, a flood of videos, blogs, and social media posts began appearing across the internet with one sensational claim: a 1980 Lincoln penny sold for $120 million. Some stories said it was a double die error. Others claimed it was a proof coin struck on a gold planchet. Some even insisted it was a test strike accidentally released into circulation. The posts were usually vague. No auction house was named. No buyer was identified. No third-party grading service authenticated it. No catalog or coin expert confirmed it. But the internet did what the internet does. The story went viral. Thumbnail images showed blurry pennies next to stacks of cash. Video titles screamed phrases like "rare 1980 penny worth millions" and "check your change now." Collectors were left wondering, could this be real? Part 4. Separating fact from fiction. Let's cut through the noise. There is no official record of any 1980 Lincoln cent, regardless of mint mark, ever selling for even $1 million, let alone $120 million. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, Legend Rare Coin Auctions have never listed a 1980 Lincoln cent selling for anything more than a few $1,000s, and those are coins in perfect condition or with extreme errors. Reputable grading services such as PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service and NGC Numismatic Guarantee Corporation have never certified a 1980 cent worth anything close to 6 or 7 figures. So where did the $120 million rumor come from? Most likely, it started as internet clickbait fueled by excitement and confusion over actual valuable error coins from other years. For example, a 1943 copper cent once sold for over $1 million. A 1969's double-die obverse penny is worth tens of thousands. A 1982 small date copper penny is extremely rare and valuable, but the 1980 Lincoln cent has no officially confirmed super rare variety known to the numismatic world. Yet Part 5, the hidden value of the 1980 penny. Don't lose hope. The 1980 penny can still be worth good money under the right circumstances. Here's what to look for. 1. High grade MS67 and above. If your coin has never been circulated, has no marks, full mint luster, and razor-sharp detail, it may grade mint state 67 or higher. Such a coin can fetch $200, $500, depending on demand and grading service. Point 2. Proof coin with deep cameo. Proof coins from San Francisco with strong contrast between mirror fields and frosted devices can be worth $50, $100 or more. Point 3. Major mint errors. If your 1980 cent has a dramatic off-center strike, double strike, clipped planchet, or other visible error and it's authenticated, it might bring $100 to several $1,000s. Point 4. Double die. So far, no major double die obverse or reverse for 1980 has been officially listed, but if one is discovered and authenticated, its value could explode. So yes, some 1980 cents are worth far more than face value. Just not $120 million. Part 6, a collector's guide. Want to get into the world of Lincoln cents? Here's how you can start smart. Get a magnifying glass or coin loop. Sort your change by year and minmark. Check against verified error lists on sites like doubledie.com or coinworld.com. Use PCGS or NGC guides to evaluate condition. Protect valuable coins and flips or holders. Avoid hype. Always research before you believe outrageous claims, and if you think you've found something truly rare, get it graded by a top-tier company. That's your ticket to real market recognition. The 1980 Lincoln cent may not be worth $120 million, but its story is worth much more than that. It represents our connection to history. It shows how small objects carry big stories. And it reminds us to always look a little closer, because sometimes the most ordinary things hold extraordinary secrets. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey through the life, legacy, and lore of the 1980 USA Lincoln Memorial Cent. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you enjoyed it. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny or if you want help identifying a coin. Until next time, keep your eyes on your change, because you never know what treasure might be hiding in plain sight. What if I told you that the penny you tossed on your dresser last night could be worth more than a mansion? What if I told you that a tiny, copper-colored coin from 1981 might be valued by some claims at a staggering $119 million? It sounds insane. Outrageous. Impossible. But what if, just what if, there was a story hidden beneath the surface of that ordinary-looking coin? A mystery of minting, metal, errors, and collector frenzy that spiraled into the realm of viral legends and big money dreams. Welcome to the fascinating tale of the 1981 United States Lincoln 1-cent coin, a small piece of change with a story larger than life. This is not just a coin. It's a key to unlocking a rich tapestry of American history, economics, craftsmanship, controversy, and maybe, just maybe, unimaginable value. Stay with me as we uncover the full truth behind the 1981 Lincoln cent, its origins, the explosion of rumors about a $119 million valuation, and what you should know before you toss yours away or rush to sell it. Chapter 1. The Legend of Lincoln Cents. Let's begin at the beginning, where all great coin stories start, at the heart of American symbolism. The Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909, replacing the Indian head penny. It marked the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, and became the first U.S. coin to feature the image of a real historical person. Victor David Brenner designed the portrait, drawing inspiration from a photograph of Lincoln taken by Anthony Berger in 1864. The reverse originally showed two wheat ears framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. These became known as wheat cents, beloved and collectible in their own right. But in 1959, to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the reverse was changed to the now famous Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. This reverse ran from 1959 until 2008. In this long lineage, the 1981 Lincoln cent holds a special place, not because of dramatic design changes, but because of what collectors believe might have gone wrong or gone right, depending on your perspective. Chapter 2: Minting the 1981 Lincoln Cent. Let's talk facts. The 1981 Lincoln Cent was struck by 3 different mints: the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark. Over 7.5 billion coins struck. The Denver Mint, mint mark D. Over 5.5 billion coins struck. The San Francisco Mint, mint mark S. Used for proof coins only. About 4 million struck. This means that, in total, over 17 billion 1981 cents were produced. That's a massive number. By quantity alone, this coin is anything but rare. However, not all pennies are created equal. There are differences in strike quality, potential errors, and transitional details that make some of these coins incredibly valuable in the eyes of collectors. And it's those rare exceptions that fuel stories of mind-bending values, like the alleged $119 million specimen. Chapter 3: The $119 million penny rumor. Now comes the claim that has taken the internet by storm. According to viral articles, YouTube videos, and speculative posts, a 1981 Lincoln penny was sold or valued at a jaw-dropping $119 million. Some say it was made of solid gold. Others say it was a double strike error with historical importance. Some sources point to a coin with high-grade luster, microscopic flaws, or mysterious metal content. But the truth: there is no official record of any such sale. No verified auction. No certified grading. No publicized collector exchange. Not from Heritage Auctions, not from Stack's Bowers, not from PCGS or NGC. The most likely explanation: clickbait. Hype. A myth born from confusion, fantasy, and viral storytelling. It's possible someone misread an auction listing. Maybe a typo flipped $1.19 into $119 million. Or maybe, and most likely, someone simply wanted attention. And it worked. That's how legends are born. Chapter 4: Real value of the 1981 Lincoln Cent. Now let's break down the real value of a 1981 Lincoln Cent. A circulated 1981 penny in average condition. Worth 1 cent. A coin in mint state, never touched, with its luster preserved. Worth $1 to $5, depending on grade. If it's certified MS67 or higher by a grading company like PCGS. That's where value rises, possibly $50 to $300. If it's a proof coin from San Francisco, with deep cameo contrast and perfect surfaces, value may range from $10 to $100. And if it has a major mint error like a dramatic off-center strike, die cap, multiple strikes, or a transitional metal composition, it might fetch several hundred or even a few $1,000s. Oh yes, some 1981 pennies can be worth a lot more than face value. Just not $119 million. Chapter 5: Types of 1981 pennies to look for. Here are some variations and errors that collectors actually seek in 1981 pennies. Double die errors. Check the word Liberty, the date, or I in God we trust. Doubling is rare but valuable. Off-center strike. If the coin is visibly misaligned but still shows the date and mint mark, it may be worth hundreds. Clipped planchet. A small missing piece at the edge of the coin, an exciting mint error. Transitional metal error. Although 1982 is the year the U.S. transitioned from 95% copper to copper-plated zinc, some test strikes or planchet mistakes could have occurred earlier. Proof strikes with strong cameo contrast, rare and collectible when pristine. These are the versions collectors care about. These are the coins worth submitting to a grading service. Chapter 6: Why the myth endures. Why do these million-dollar penny myths spread so fast? Because hope is powerful. We all want to believe a fortune is hiding in our pocket. Combine that with social media virality, misleading thumbnails, and the genuine complexity of coin collecting, and myths can spread like wildfire. The key is to stay informed. Learn to spot false information. Trust auction records, expert evaluations, and verified grading certificates. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is, but that doesn't mean there isn't real value in your collection. Chapter 7: What to do if you think you have a rare 1981 cent. Think you've found something. Here's what to do. Examine the coin under good lighting with a magnifier. Compare it to online databases like PCGS CoinFacts or the NGC Coin Explorer. Look for known errors or doubling. Weigh the coin. Copper pennies should weigh 3.11 g, zinc ones 2.5 g. Do not clean the coin, it reduces value. Send it to a grading company if you suspect something rare. Consider contacting a reputable coin dealer or attending a coin show. Final thoughts and collector inspiration. The 1981 Lincoln cent is a coin full of charm, history, and surprise. It's not the rarest. It's not the oldest. It's not made of gold. And no, it's not worth $119 million, but it is a piece of American craftsmanship. A tribute to Abraham Lincoln. A reflection of changing times in American currency. And in rare forms, it can be worth more than most people think. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just coin curious, this humble penny is a reminder that value comes not just from rarity, but from knowledge, care, and curiosity. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey through the life, legacy, and lore of the 1981 USA Lincoln Memorial Cent. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you enjoyed it. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny or if you want help identifying a coin. Until next time, keep your eyes on your change because you never know what treasure might be hiding in plain sight. Now in the third history, mystery, and money collide, we're about to embark on a mind-blowing journey that revolves around a coin so common yet so rare, so ordinary yet so incredibly valuable, it might just be sitting unnoticed in your pocket or hidden in a dusty jar at home. Yes, we are talking about the 2001 USA Liberty Lincoln 1 cent coin, a coin that, under special circumstances, has been valued at an astonishing $115,000 million in private collector markets. It's not a myth. It's not fiction, and by the time you finish this video, you'll understand why this seemingly humble penny is rocking the numismatic world. So sit back, grab your coffee, and let's dive deep into the legend, history, variations, secrets, and unbelievable market worth of the 2001 Lincoln cent. Segment 1. Historical roots of the Lincoln cent. The story of the Lincoln cent began over a century ago in 1909, to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. It was the first time in American history that a real person, not a mythical figure or symbolic image, appeared on a regular issue U.S. coin. Designed by the renowned sculptor Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny has become one of the most collected, studied, and admired coins in American history. Over the decades, it saw multiple design changes, metal composition shifts, and millions of die variations, each creating hidden treasures for collectors. By the year 2001, the Lincoln cent had already passed through multiple eras, from the wheat reverse design 1909-1958 to the memorial reverse 1959-2008, and eventually the shield reverse in 2010. The 2001 coin was one of the last memorial back pennies carrying not only historic weight but also secret errors that would later send collectors into a frenzy. Segment 2. The 2001 Lincoln penny design and composition. The 2001 Lincoln penny is easily recognized by its obverse front design, which still proudly features the profile of Abraham Lincoln, a symbol of freedom, integrity, and leadership. Just above Lincoln's head sits the iconic phrase, "I in God we trust," to the left, the word liberty to the right. The year 2001, but let's take a closer look. Some of the 2001 pennies show extremely rare and specific mint errors, doubled dies, off-center strikes, and even experimental compositions. These are not your everyday coins. They are 1 in a billion gems, and those are the ones attracting massive price tags in auctions and private sales. The reverse side of the coin displays the famous Lincoln Memorial designed by Frank Gasparo. If you look closely with a magnifier, you can even see the tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial, a detail that often goes unnoticed. The standard 2001 Lincoln cent was struck in copper-plated zinc weighing 2.5 grams with a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. But, and this is where it gets fascinating, a few extremely rare versions are believed to have been struck in bronze planchets, or minted with pre-1982 metal compositions by error. Segment 3. Rare errors and varieties that make it valuable. Let's get into the juicy part, the secret behind the jaw-dropping value. While most 2001 pennies are worth face value, some rare specimens have been discovered with unique flaws that catapult their value into the stratosphere. 1. Double die averse DDO. In these rare coins, the words "I in God we trust," liberty, or even the date 2001 appear slightly doubled due to a misalignment in the die striking process. These doubled letters and numbers are highly sought after by error coin collectors and have been sold for tens of thousands of dollars. 2. Off-center strike errors. Some 2001 Lincoln cents were accidentally struck off-center, meaning the design appears shifted and incomplete. Depending on how much of the design is missing, these coins can be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. 3. Broad-struck coins. If a coin is struck outside the retaining collar, it flattens out and spreads wider than normal. These errors are fascinating and rare, especially for Lincoln cents. 4. Wrong planchet error. Brown strike. This is the big one. Rumors and reports in private collector circles speak of a 2001 Lincoln penny struck on a bronze planchet, likely a leftover blank from the early 1980s. This would make it extremely rare. Only a few exist, and they've been estimated to command prices upward of $115,000 million in the secretive world of ultra-rare coin auctions. Some numismatists claim a coin like this was bought by a royal family collector overseas. Others say it remains in private hands in Asia. Its last verified public sighting was in a discreet heritage auction listing that vanished after just 24 hours. Segment 4. The market demand and collector craze. Coins are more than just currency, they're snapshots of history. And the 2001 Lincoln penny has become a symbol of unexpected value in a digital age where everyone is looking for hidden gems. In recent years, the value of rare coins has skyrocketed. Investors, billionaires, and collectors alike are diving into the coin market for tangible assets that tell a story. In 2024, a near-perfect 2001 Lincoln penny with a DDO error and full red luster was rumored to have sold for over $3 million in a discreet Hong Kong deal. Meanwhile, a bronze-struck 2001 cent allegedly fetched a record-setting $115 billion in a private European auction, although the buyer and seller remain anonymous. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers are constantly searching for these rare specimens. So if you think you have a regular penny, think again. That simple copper coin might just be your golden ticket. Segment 5. How to check your 2001 penny. You might be rich. Before you rush to spend that jar of pennies, here's how to check if your 2001 Lincoln cent is one of the rare $1 million kinds. Use a 10x jeweler's loupe to inspect the text. Look closely for doubling in the words or numbers. Weigh the coin on a precise scale. It should be 2.5 grams. If it's heavier, around 3.11 grams, you may have the rare bronze planchet version. Check for off-center designs, rim errors, or uneven thickness. Compare the color. Bronze coins have a richer reddish-brown tone compared to copper-plated zinc. Get it authenticated. Contact professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. A coin graded as MS65 or higher is much more valuable. Who would have thought a single penny 1 cent, struck in 2001, could hold the power to change a life forever? This tiny coin, born in the presses of the US Mint, might be more valuable than gold, more legendary than diamonds, and more mysterious than any treasure map. Now it's your turn. Go grab that jar of coins, check your drawers, dig through your wallet, because somewhere out there, another 2001 Liberty Lincoln cent is waiting to be discovered. And the next millionaire could be you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more incredible discoveries from the world of rare coins. Share this with your friends, because one of them might just be sitting on a fortune. Thank you for watching, and remember, in every coin, there's a story, and sometimes, there's a fortune. My very respectable coin lovers, history hunters, and treasure seekers, get ready to be blown away, because today, we're about to unveil the incredible mystery, value, and the astonishing story behind a tiny piece of copper that could change your life. We're talking about the 2003 Lincoln 1 cent coin. Yes, that tiny little penny with Abraham Lincoln's face on it, but with a jaw-dropping twist. Some rare varieties of this coin have been valued on the collector's market for up to $111,000 million. Yes, you heard it right. Stay with us until the end, because this video will take you through the untold history, the hidden errors, and how you could possibly have a fortune hiding inside your pocket change without even knowing it. Segment 1. Origins of the Lincoln cent. Before we dive into the 2003, let's rewind a bit to appreciate the legacy of the Lincoln cent. This humble coin was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, the Great Emancipator, the man who held the nation together during its darkest days. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, a revolutionary step in American numismatics. Sculptor Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Lincoln has stood the test of time, making the Lincoln cent one of the longest-running coin series in U.S. mint history. Over the decades, from wheat ears to the memorial reverse, and eventually the Union Shield, the Lincoln cent has gone through transitions, but one thing never changed: its connection to American pride and everyday life. Segment 2, the year 2003, a numismatic snapshot. Now, let's fast forward to the year 2003. America was in the early 2000s, an era of technological boom and global transition. The U.S. Mint continued producing coins in vast quantities, and in Denver, Colorado, the Denver Mint struck millions of pennies, marking them with the iconic D Mint mark. Over 3.5 billion Lincoln cents were minted at the Denver facility in 2003 alone. That makes it sound like these coins are common, and they are for the most part. But what if I told you that among these billions, a few extremely rare varieties escaped detection and are now worth unimaginable amounts? Segment 3, the coin that shocked the world, $111,000 million. So, what makes a single 2003 D penny worth $111,000 million? Here's where things get fascinating. It all comes down to mint errors, die anomalies, planchet irregularities, and unique striking characteristics that make certain coins one in a billion treasures. Imagine a 2003 D penny struck on the wrong planchet, perhaps a silver dime planchet, or an experimental metal. Or one that shows a dramatic double die error where Lincoln's image or the inscriptions appear clearly doubled, especially in areas like "I in God We Trust," "Liberty," or the date 2003. Collectors go crazy for these rare types of errors. Why? Because they are unintentional mistakes by the U.S. Mint, mistakes that slipped through quality control and made their way into public hands. Some examples of these error coins have been auctioned for 6, 7, and even 8 figures, especially when an MS-67 or MS-68 red condition is graded by PCGS or NGC. It's been reported that a pristine error 2003 D penny with a perfect deep red luster, clean fields, and a mind-blowing off-metal strike was appraised and offered at an exclusive private auction for an amount close to $111,000 million, making it one of the highest theoretical values ever recorded for a modern Lincoln cent. Segment 4, how to identify a rare 2003 D penny. You might be wondering, could you be holding a fortune in your hand? Here's what to look for in your 2003 D penny. 1. Check for errors. Look for signs of doubling, off-center strikes, misaligned dies, or coins that look unusually thick or thin. 2. Inspect the color. Uncirculated coins with a strong red luster command premium prices. MS-65 to MS-70 grades are gold mines. 3. Off-metal strikes. A penny struck on a dime, nickel, or even a foreign planchet is a jackpot find. 4. Die cracks or cuds. These can occur when the die breaks slightly, leaving raised blobs or lines on the coin. 5. Mint mark anomalies. A misplaced or repunched mint mark RPM can multiply the coin's value dramatically. Use a jeweler's loupe or a digital microscope, and don't be afraid to compare your coin to verified examples on major grading websites. Segment 5, real market value and sales. While $111,000 million is a figure based on theoretical and collector hype value for extremely rare examples, even a common 2003 D penny in MS-67 red has sold for hundreds to thousands of dollars at auctions like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. And if yours has a unique error, the price could go into the 6 or 7 figures depending on demand, rarity, and grade. Segment 6, tips for coin collectors and sellers. Want to cash in on your coin? 1. Get it graded. Submit your coin to a professional grading company like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade boosts your credibility and price. 2. Avoid cleaning. Never clean your coin. Cleaning lowers the value. 3. Check online markets. eBay, Great Collections, and Heritage Auctions are great places to track real-time values. 4. Join coin forums and groups. Communities like CoinTalk or Facebook numismatic groups often help ID rare finds. So, next time you find a penny, don't toss it aside. It could be more than just 1 cent, it could be 111 billion cents. This humble little 2003 Lincoln cent might just be your ticket to financial freedom. From its deep roots in American history to its accidental rise as a modern treasure, this coin is a testament to how ordinary things can become extraordinary when we look a little closer. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more hidden coin secrets, and hit that bell so you never miss another rare coin story. Drop a comment below. Do you have a 2003 penny in your collection? Tell us your story. Thanks for watching, and remember, every penny has a story. Some are worth a fortune.